What's up guys, my name is Talha and you are watching Gadgets Sphere. So in today's video we are going to do a speed test comparison with the Poco X6 Pro and the iPhone 12. Both are connected to the same Wi-Fi network. Let's get started. So the iPhone 12 has only 4 GB of RAM, whereas the Poco X6 Pro has 16 GB of RAM. Let's open calculator. Both are at the same time. Open calendar. Again we have a draw. Open YouTube. And in YouTube I think the Poco X6 Pro definitely won, but let's just close it. Let's go towards weather. We have a winner towards the left again. Let's just close it. Let's go towards Spotify. And I think this is where the iPhone 12 actually won because it loaded up the content faster. Let's open Flipkart. And yeah, Poco was actually faster even in Flipkart. But yeah, both the smartphones are performing really well considering iPhone 12 is such an old device. It's doing a good job. Let's open Blinkit in 3, 2, 1 and go. And yeah, again the Poco X6 Pro does win and outcompete the iPhone. Even in terms of loading the content, I think they both are really similar. You will find a lot of hard time while noticing the difference. Let's open Google. Again, this is where the Poco actually won by a big margin. Let's search GSM Arena. Yeah, this is where the Poco X6 Pro was a little faster. Let's open the website and see which can load the contents faster. That was the iPhone. Let's click on some article. This is where the Poco loaded the content of the article faster. Let's scroll all the way down and open some other article. Let's tap on it. And yeah, that was again the Poco. The Poco loaded the photo faster. Let's close this. Let's open Noon. This is also a very famous app for shopping if you live in Dubai. Yeah, that was again on the left. I don't know why my iPhone is performing a little, badly. But yeah. Like considering the iPhone has only 4 GB of RAM whereas the Poco has 16 GB. It is doing its good job. Chrome was again a clear win on the left. As you guys can see, that was way faster on the left. Let's open Sony Live. And yeah, again, oh my god, the Poco X6 Pro is destroying the iPhone as you guys are seeing in this video live with me. And even I am shocked, I would expect iPhone to win on almost all the games. And this is the first game. Let's see. Boom, there you go. That was again the Poco. So what do you think, like how is the Poco winning? Because man, iPhone is an iPhone, it doesn't matter how old it is. And yeah, I know many Apple boys are gonna be offended by this video, but I don't know, it's just the truth. You need to know the truth at times, right? So in it sure, yeah, now you will be happy. In it sure, iPhone actually won. That is amazing. Let's load the content. Again, as you guys have seen, in loading the content also iPhone was a way faster. Let's see which one gets the Wi-Fi speed right, because both the smartphones are connected to the same Wi-Fi network. We're gonna test later. Let's just open Amazon. In Amazon, as you guys can see, the Poco was again the winner. That is amazing. Like, it's so close. Geekbench. This is where the iPhone won, which is really nice to see. Let's open Snapseed. Again, iPhone actually won in Snapseed. Let's open Settings. This is again where the iPhone actually won. And now let's open our favorite. This is BGMI. Now this is a very heavy game, so you would actually expect a smartphone which is faster to win. But again, I think Poco is winning almost everything as of now, so we can't really comment on even if the iPhone will win or not. Like, it's quite exciting to see which one is gonna win, but I'm quite excited. And we are just about to see which one wins. Oh my god, this is the iPhone. Yeah, right. So iPhone finally won in BGMI, which is a very good game. People usually love to play this. So yeah, finally we have a win towards the Apple side as well. Now let's just do the Wi-Fi test and see which one will actually provide you a better Wi-Fi speed. Because yeah, the Poco X6 Pro does have very good Wi-Fi bands, but again, MediaTek is famous for its inconsistency in Wi-Fi modem and all. So I'm quite excited to see which one gives you the better Wi-Fi speed. And iPhone is iPhone, in like Apple makes the best Wi-Fi chips as well. If you leave Qualcomm behind, you have no one else in the competition. And you have seen this. This is 209 and 210 in the Wi-Fi scores of the iPhone, which is incredible. Like, really good performance, I would say here. Let's see what else the Poco brings onto the table. Let's find out. So yeah, I think we are also getting very good speeds in the Poco as well. It's actually 202 compared to 209. So yeah, there's definitely a difference in terms of that speed. And yeah, overall the iPhone 12 is the winner in terms of that. But now let's test RAM management, because obviously there is 16 GB versus 4 GB. So this is gonna be quite exciting. Let's open calculator. Both had it in RAM. Calendar was also in RAM. YouTube was also in RAM. That is amazing. Weather is also in RAM in both the smartphones. That is good. Spotify in the RAM. Flipkart is also in the RAM. And yeah, this is where you will see a difference in terms of the RAM. Obviously you can't expect processor to perform really well if you have just 4 GB of RAM. But here where I love Apple, because look at that, even the article is open in Google, whereas Poco just closes the article. That is why I love Apple. Like, they do things very nicely even at minor levels. But again, this is where iPhone loses, because 4 GB of RAM is like not enough in 2024. You can't really, make it happen. But again, you guys can see Sony Live even was in the RAM. But yeah, Subway Surfer was completely out of the RAM, and it's gonna take time to load. So yeah, there is obviously physical limitation of the RAM, because if you provide this iPhone 12 with 16 GB of RAM, oh my god, I think it can even beat the Poco, right? Because you guys can tell me in the comments below, what do you think? Like, if the iPhone had 16 GB of RAM, oh my god, that would be a very unfair comparison to the Android world. But yeah, Amazon was quite in the RAM. I think Geekbench is in the RAM. Snapseed is also in the RAM. And BGMI is where the smartphone obviously had to reload. So yeah, the iPhone couldn't keep BGMI in the RAM, which is obvious. It's expected at this point, because the iPhone has only 4 GB of RAM. It's quite old as well. And the biggest problem with my iPhone is I have completely filled the space. Like, 128 GB is, guys, not enough. Believe me, if you're thinking of buying an iPhone, do not buy. Like, if you have 128 GB only, buy at least 256, or buy like 512 or 1 TB to be safe. So I'm gonna show you the real reason why I think the iPhone was losing, because it has very less storage. Like, yeah, that is a reason. You guys can see in my Poco I have 500 GB of storage, whereas in my iPhone I only have 128 GB, and even that is almost like full. So yeah, that is one thing you really need to consider. But I think the iPhone did perform really well. For the price you pay for this phone, you can easily use this for like 3 to 5 years without a problem, like if you are a normal to heavy user. So I quite like it. Let's just do a final test, that is the Geekbench 6 test. Now this is where we are actually going to push these smartphones to its limit. So we are going to start the test in 3 to 1 in both the smartphones at the same time. And as you guys can see, iPhone has completed this test in only 5 minutes and like 20 seconds or so. And damn, that is some good scores, guys. 2097 at the top and 4807 at the bottom. Like, this is incredible score. Single core is awesome, and even the multi-core is awesome. So we are just about to be finished in the Poco, and yeah, that's quite poor. Like, iPhone is double the performance in single and multi-core. I don't know why it's losing when it has so much power to spare. It should actually utilize those powers. But yeah, this is where the iPhone completely destroys any competition it has in the Android world. If you are doing heavy tasks like gaming, then I mean, the iPhone is the only thing you need. Like, a good battery with good storage, you are enough, you're gonna have enough performance. That is it for today's video. What do you think? Tell me in the comments below. That's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Stay safe, stay healthy, and yeah, keep watching Gadgets Sphere.